Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the reading challenge for week 5. This is presented by Aparna Bhattacharjee, Anshika Mathur, Anika, Aditi Pathak and Aditya Anish of class 7B. Let's start by saying the story and then we will ask some questions based on it to some students.
Four Friends and the Lion. There were four friends who lived in a village. The fourth was not so learned, but he was more practical than his three friends. Three of them were highly learned but lacked common sense. One day they set off to a far off city to make their fortune. On their way through a forest, they found a heap of bones. On seeing them, one of the learned friends said,
Oh, these are the bones of a lion. With the help of my learning, I can set the bones into a perfect skeleton of the lion.
The second said,
My learning can fill the skeleton with flesh, blood and cover it with the skin.
The third friend said,
Well, I can breathe life into the dead animal.
The uneducated friend shouted,
Don't bring the lion back to life. He will kill us all once alive.
But the three did not heed his wise advice. They were bent upon to show their learning to one another. The fourth friend ran and climbed up a tall tree at a distance. In the meanwhile, the first friend joined the bones together into a skeleton. The second filled the skeleton with flesh and blood and covered it with the lion's skin. The third breathed life into it. As soon as the lion came to life, he killed the three friends within the wink of an eye. The fourth friend's sound common sense and practical wisdom helped him to escape death. The moral of the story is, it is better to exercise caution than to be adamant. What was the opinion of the first friend?
First friend said that he can set the bones into a perfect skeleton of lion.
What is the moral of the story?
It is better to exercise caution than to be adamant.
Whose opinion you liked the most and why?
I like friend 2 opinion.
What was the opinion of the third friend?
The third friend said that he can breathe life into the dead body.
Whose opinion you liked the most and why?
I like the opinion of the fourth friend the most because he gave his wise advice to his friends that the other friend should not bring life in the lion. The fourth friend's sound common sense and practical wisdom helped him to escape death.
What is the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is that learning without common sense is of no use.
What was the opinion of the second friend?
The second friend said that he can fill the skeleton with flesh, blood and cover it with the skin.
Whose opinion you liked the most and why?
I like the fourth one's opinion the most.
What is the moral of the story?
It is better to exercise caution than to be adamant.
What was the opinion of the fourth friend?
It is better to exercise caution than to be adamant.
Whose opinion you liked the most and why?
I like the opinion of the fourth friend because he sounds common sense, and common sense is also very important like learning.
What is the moral of the story?
It is better to exercise caution than to be adamant.